Good morning, YouTube. Everyone's all about the drones these days. Drones are getting better and faster. Well, I don't have a drone here. I still have not played with a drone yet. This is one of those old school helicopters that they've been selling for several years now. The prices have kept coming down. You can get these here for like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. This one was 40 bucks here in Canada because I guess it's got an iPhone and Android app. I've played with quite a few of these helicopters. They never last, in my experience anyway. I keep crashing them and then they stop working, the rotor breaks, or something goes wrong anyway. Let's now take this one out of the box, see how well it flies, and test it with the smartphone apps. Okay, so there's our remote. Underneath that, there's some spare parts. And there's a... Oh, you have to plug that into your phone. Oh, I didn't know that's how they work. And this is a USB charging cable, I suppose. Let's take a look at the remote. All these remotes have looked pretty similar for the last little while for all the ones I've used. This one looks fairly simple. All right, let's now look at the helicopter. And there it is. Looks nice here with the blue and yellow paint scheme. Protocol Tracer Jet helicopter. Just take a look quickly at the instructions. Charging the iPhone Android adapter. The adapter takes 30 minutes to fully charge. So this guy will also have to be charged. There's a charging port at the bottom. I think I'm going to stick with the remote after I try this out. It's a lot of things to be charged. So I have to charge this, charge the helicopter. And there's our USB cord that it comes with. Okay. Let's take a closer look now at this helicopter. There's our charging port on the left side here. You also see there's a couple of LED lights on the side there. There's our tail rotor. And on the right side here, we can see a couple more LED lights and the on-off switch. The main remote takes 6 AA batteries, so let me go ahead and quickly put the batteries in. The USB cord is now plugged into the wall for power. Now I can connect it to the phone charger. There we see a red light, so we'll let this guy charge for a while. I'm going to use the remote control now. Oh, there's a cord tucked in here in the back. I can plug this now into the helicopter. So we'll let this guy sit and charge also. And it should take about 30 minutes or so, maybe 45 minutes for it to charge. I'll have to turn the remote on. So you can see there's a red light here. And this red light indicates it's charging. So it took almost an hour before the red light switched to a flashing green light. So our helicopter is charged. Let's pull the plug out. Now we can turn the helicopter on. There we go, the lights are flashing. Turn the remote control on so we can see the green light there. Okay, let's get ready. This is going to be our maiden voyage with this helicopter. This is pretty stable. I didn't even have to adjust rotation too much. So our helicopter is flying now. This thing flies very nicely. Fairly easy to control when you're flying it slowly like this. Let's land. Let's try that landing one more time. It's very easy to control this with the physical remote like this. You can change direction pretty quickly. Okay, let's try that landing one more time. Now I'm going to fly the helicopter using the smartphone apps. I've installed it on my Nexus 6. I've installed it on my iPhone 6 Plus. Let's try it with the Nexus 6 first. So plug in the adapter and turn up the volume all the way. Okay, so let's open the app. Turn the helicopter on. And here we go. Nothing. Oh, I gotta turn the app on. Okay. There's nothing going on. So I've been trying very unsuccessfully for the last few minutes to get the Android app to work, but it does absolutely nothing. So now I'm going to try the iPhone app and hopefully that works. The helicopter doesn't even react at all to the Android app. So okay, let's see if it responds to the iPhone app. On. Turn up the volume all the way again. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. I'm going to try the Android app now on a different phone, on my Galaxy S5. So it's installed. Let's see if the same thing happens. I don't think I'm missing anything obvious. I looked over the instructions and it responded to the iPhone app right away. So I don't think it's me. Nope. Nothing here either. Okay, after reading reviews and checking online last night, I found out the Android app actually doesn't work at all. In fact, the app hasn't even been updated since 2012. And I bought this thing in December 2014. So anyway, the Android app is absolutely useless. Don't try to buy this and use it with your Android phone. But it works quite well with the iPhone app. As long as you want to fly it pretty slow and gently, it's very usable with the iPhone app. You can fly it fine with the iPhone app. Using the smartphone app is definitely not as convenient as using the physical remote control. I find that I'm always looking downwards at the app instead of the helicopter, so I can tell what position my fingers are on. When you're holding the physical remote control, you can always tell where the controls are even without taking your eyes off the helicopter. I also find that it's fine if you fly really, really slow. You can then manage with the smartphone app, but you do have to be gentle and fly it very slow. You can also set the app to use the accelerometer for controlling it instead of touch for steering and going forward, but I found that even more difficult to do. It would start going backwards when I didn't want it to, and so on. Once you put down the app, though, and switch back to the physical remote control, the helicopter becomes a lot more fun to fly. It's much more maneuverable, and you can actually start flying it fast. You don't have to fly slow anymore. You can. It's very responsive. You can do figure eights, and you can turn on a dime. It's much, much more fun to fly it using the regular remote control. You can just fly it fast all the time. I found that it lasts about 5 or 6 minutes before it needs to be charged again. And it charges up, when you use the USB cord, it charges up for me in about 45 to 50 minutes. Okay, thank you for watching.